All right, here we go. Question 22 from our Precalculus homework number 1 in MyLab Math. They want us to find the average rate of change for this particular function from -6 to 5. We're going to do that over here in our scratch work. In the red box here, I have written the formula for average rate of change, and that is the change in the y's divided by the change in the x's. Remember, f of x means y, so this would be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which basically is the slope. So to calculate this average rate of change, first we're going to have to evaluate the function at the second value of x, which is 5. So that's going to be 7 times 5 squared minus 8 minus, and then evaluate the function at the first value of x, which is -6. And so that'll be 7 times -6 squared minus 8 all over x2 minus x1. 5 minus -6. Then we're going to need to work that out to a single value. And what a great time to make use of our handy dandy calculator. So we're going to input all of that at one time. 7 times 5 squared minus 8 minus 7 times -6 squared minus 8 all over 5. Now minus a negative will make that a plus 6. And our average rate of change is -7. So inputting that into MyLab Math to check and see if we're right. Bam. Now it wants an equation of the secant line containing these particular points. So if you think back to your college algebra, we've got a formula y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. So we're going to say y minus y1 would be g of -6. Now we've already almost calculated that up here in this formula. That would be the function evaluated at -6. And again on the calculator we can do that pretty quickly. 7 times -6 squared minus 8 is. That's going to be the y value when x is -6, which we can replace that with 244. y1 would be 244. The slope is -7 because we're using the same x values. See, as here, -6 to 5, -6 to 5. So the slope is going to be the slope of the secant line, which is the average rate of change. And then we're going to have x minus x1. So if this was y1, then this -6 will be x1. So let's make sure that that makes sense to everybody. We're using the point slope form of an equation where x1 and y1 would represent this ordered pair. x1 is -6. y1 is the function value at -6, which we calculated to be 244. And then if I simplify this, we can write the equation in slope-intercept form. So we know that slope-intercept form has to be y equals mx plus b. And the b is the only thing I don't have, so we're going to do some work to figure that out. Two negatives make a plus, -7 distributes, and the -244 comes over. So that's going to give us -7x. 7 times 6 is 42. That's going to be a plus 244. And then whatever 244 minus 42 is, that's going to be my y-intercept. And again, I'm going to make use of the calculator. -42 plus 244 gives me a y-intercept of 202 plus 202 And that should be our equation of the secant line. And that's going to do it for that problem. If you have any questions or comments about anything that I've covered here, please feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.